Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another movie review, and boy, do I have some weird movie reviews for you today. Well, I've watched three movies over the past couple of days, and one video or one movie, one videos. One movie I thought would probably be the best one out of the three. If I were to line these up, I would probably say I would guess um, I would probably get them all wrong. I probably would have got them all in the wrong order. Which ones I thought was the best to the worst. So let's talk about the worst one first. So I watched this movie called Two Wrongs. It's a regular movie. It's a drama. It was a kind of a the way they described it. Oh my god, so misleading. So misleading. I don't even care if I spoil this movie for you guys because nobody should watch this movie. It's not even a real movie. It's horrible. They couldn't even write a synopsis for it. They just tried to pull people in to watch this shitty movie, and I don't care if I spoil it. It's so bad. It was so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. Two Wrongs on Netflix should be a half a star. Not even that good. If you could give it a quarter star, I would have given it a quarter star. I don't even know what would be less of a quarter star, like a 16th star. That's what you should give this movie. Not even worth it because this story makes no sense. The actors in the movie, besides the mom, she's a decent actress, but other than that, all the other actors in this movie is pretty bad. The dad, I don't know if the dad's that bad of an actor or not. I think he's pretty good. The mom, or the other mom in the movie, the kid sucks. Um, the one guy sucks. That is the guy who did some stuff. So let me just take this movie as quickly as possible and tell you how dumb this movie really was. So this is what happened. So pre what happens in the movie, this girl is abducted by this guy in a park. The girl or the mother and this drunken husband. Drunken husband was not there. He was getting drunk that day. He couldn't go to the park with his wife and daughter. So the daughter gets abducted at this park. I guess she went to the car for a sandwich or something. I'm pretty sure that's what the story was said. And while she's getting sandwich, some guy abducted a little girl. Little girl gets abducted. The guy takes her for whatever reason. Don't know. Doesn't really be told. The story is under the boat. They don't really tell you much, They don't really tell you nothing about that. So the guy does it. They don't really give you reasons as to why. He just thought she was pretty. Thought she was pretty. That's what they said. Thought she was pretty. That's the only reason you get for why he was abducting little girls. Anyways, um, so this guy is one of her patients of the mom in the movie of the new mom that's coming into the picture. And I guess he leaves her in the back of the trunk of his car, and she suffocates because she has tape over her because she's probably making a lot of noise. I wonder why. Anyways, um, because she was abducted by a weird looking man. Um, but she ends up dying, suffocating, and she when you see her over at the house, like you kind of get the hint at the beginning of the movie that it's going to be kind of one of those movies, and the acting's horrible. But I was like, I'll give it a shot because sometimes the beginning of movies aren't that great, and I like to give things a shot. This movie was shit from all the way from the beginning to the end. But hey, I was willing to go the extra mile. I was willing to watch an hour and a half movie to see how good it was going to be. It wasn't that good. It was horrible. So the whole time, what I just told you, it took them nearly an hour to get to that point. Everything happened in the last 20 minutes of the movie. I had to sit there for an hour and 10 minutes and wait for it to get to that climax. To where it was a stupid. And her daughter didn't even get abducted until like 35 minutes into the movie. I'm not even joking you. It took them that long to get to that point. There was no really, and there was nothing in the beginning of that movie. Everything happened after that. While she was abducted, that explained to you what was going. Seriously, like when people make movies like this, like what are they thinking? You know, the whole point is to set up for when it happens. Then after it happens, things happen here. What do you want her to do? Do. And the stupidest thing about this, yeah, when her daughter's abducted, she goes back to this dude's house. She's supposed to tie him up, call the person that kidnapped her daughter. What's the dude say? All right, I'll call you back. Really? Really? I'll call you back. And like literally, like they're having full-on conversations. And the dude never calls back. Instead, we get flashbacks to this drunk dude, or well, they weren't flashbacks, but they flip over to him, and now they're showing his story while he's talking to his crazy ass wife because she's crazy because her daughter got abducted and she died. But anyways, they stay with them like forever, and they're showing a bunch of them. It's like, why do we care about their family? Are we supposed to sympathize with them? Like, I'm thinking maybe that's what they were trying to do is get us to sympathize with them, and then like do what they did at the end of the movie, which it was a dumb ending to the movie. Like, you could have had stupid ending, and then they added like an extra thing to end the movie, which they should have just cut out because it would have been better if you. It would have probably been hell. It wouldn't have been that much better. But they added like an extra scene in the movie that they shouldn't even add that. So whoever edited this movie, they were horrible too because they could have edited some stuff out, probably make the movie better. They probably could have made this movie probably like a 40-minute movie and probably would have been way better than what it was. It's cut out like the first part of it because for some reason you thought that it was nice to wait 35 minutes in the movie for the thing to happen and not explain any backstory in the way. The only thing that caught me by surprise is that at one point in the movie, before she gets abducted, she's talking to somebody, I think, and she says something really fast, and it's hard to understand her, but I think she said something about what happened to that little girl, and she's like, "Oh, I hope it doesn't happen what happened to one girl." I swear she talked like that fast, and I was like, "What the heck did she just say?" And I didn't understand what she said. But that's what I heard was I thought I heard "girl" a little in there, maybe somewhere. But she said it like really quietly and kind of didn't say it very loud and clearly in the movie. It didn't make much sense that she wouldn't mention it more, kind of, if they were going to do that. I mean, go with it then. Didn't make it any better. So after all this, and him taking forever to call her back, if you're a kidnapper, I'm sure you're going to have everything lined up to where you're going to tell them what to do. He calls her back and tells her to kill him. What? You waited all that time and you came back with kill him. That you took how much time to do that? Were you trying to figure out if you were going to kill him or not? I think you kind of knew what you were going to do. But you had to go take care of your crazy wife, and we cared about that for some reason, but the audience had to go through that whole ordeal with you. Why would I don't understand. The movie was horrible. This movie was so bad. I don't know why they even made it. Like, so I don't even care if I spoil it for anybody. And then at the end of the movie, this is what happens at the end of the movie. They're going to find a little girl. The pedophile's in the car. And the husband's in the car because she finds out where they live. She goes there. The crazy wife takes her daughter to the same park. And what I thought was going to happen, and I'm not saying that I want like morbid things to happen in movies, but it would have made the movie better. It probably would have made the movie 10 times worse if the mother would have killed her little girl. It would have been more dramatic, and it would have made it. And if I don't know, it may have made the pedophile look like a decent man if he would have felt bad for what he done and would have admitted to it and things like that. But at the end of the movie, the little girl's safe. The crazy wife is safe because they get sucked into the undertow of the river. This is what doesn't make no sense to me. So when the little girl starts to get caught in under the undertow a little bit. The mother has already jumped in, like immediately. But then the pedophile decides to jump in the river. Why? Why is he jumping in the river? Why is he jumping in there? Is he going to say the wife? Is he going to say the little girl? Maybe the mother was scared of him touching the little girl. I don't know. That she got to him her first, but he got sucked in the undertow, and nobody saved him. So the moral of the story is, if you see a pedophile in the river, don't save him from drowning. That's what I got from the movie. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. Movie was bad. This movie is an F. D minus maybe if I'm being nice. I wouldn't watch it. I don't recommend watching it. Stay away. If you see Two Wrongs on TV, don't watch it. Waste your time. It's not good at all. I don't even know what they were trying to go with it. No idea. Dumb. Horrible movie. Acting was horrendous. Story was dumb. That's all over the place. Nobody, like, I don't even think they know how to. Dude, if you can't write a short story, don't even try and like write a movie. This movie was just dumb. Like everything probably that you shouldn't do in the movie, they probably did. Horrible. Do not see Two Wrongs. It's on Netflix. I wouldn't even watch this with your friends because it's not even that kind of movie like you watch with your friends. It's kind of like a Lifetime movie, but it's really bad like that. But maybe this is from Lifetime because I don't know. It looks like, and this is what's really bad. I think it's too bad for even to be a Lifetime movie. I don't even know. Like it's like a I can't even give it any more disses anymore. But anyway, don't see the movie. Two Wrongs. Horrible. Bad. Stupid. Dumb. Many other words come to mind. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, keep rocking.